everyone, it's Kathy with Plan Happy With Me, and if this is your first time here, welcome. I hope that you enjoy what we're going to be putting together tonight, and if you are a repeat planner friend, I'm going to break my steadfast rule. I'm going to share with you right now what's going to happen. I am accepting the challenge from See You Later from Plannable August 2022 for the first week of August in my Vertical 2, which is my journal. And that's the new rule that I break. Typically, when I make a commitment to start a planner in December, January, I commit to that planner for the whole year. I never change it. It's the whole planner. I may realize that at some point, okay, we're not doing this again, or this really worked, this was fantastic, let's keep it. Well, this year I'm breaking that tradition. I am going to be using a new planner for my journal starting this week. I got my inspiration from Desiree at Happy to Plan, and she was the one that turned me on to this. So she is not a twin loop. I am not a twin loop, but I like the way these look sitting on the shelf, and I like these hard book-like covers. And she was the one that said she was going to use her new planner as a journal. So that inspired me to go out and see if, one, I could find one I liked, and two, did I really want to switch it up? Did I really want to leave my old planner and move into this twin loop planner? Just for my journal, I'm sticking with the discs for the others. I found this on sale. It was a really good price. It was, I think, like $12 or under 15 anyways, or right around 15. And they had another one there that I kind of liked, but once I opened it, I fell in love with the inside of this. I'm very much a neutral geometric girl. That's my style that I go for. And when I open this up, and excuse my green fingers, when I opened this up and I saw the neutral dividers, the neutral tabs, the pages are exactly the kind of pages I want, I decided this was the one for me. So I'm going to break my rule and start a new planner mid-year. Now, one of the reasons I decided to go ahead is this was an 18-month planner. So this is good all the way through till December 23. I did take July out because by the time I decided to do this, July was already, it was already like the 20th. So I decided, we'll just take it out and start here. Another thing I'm going to do in my journal is, I think I like Judy's ideas of setting goals. The goals for me are going to be more like things I want to make sure I get done. I want to follow my independent one little word. I want to make sure that I'm on task and getting those done, and I need a place to track that, and this is the perfect place. I'm also don't usually like this in front of the tab, so I'm going to use it in front of the tab, and then like Judy does, I'm going to match it to this side. So I'm really hoping that will give me the continuity that I missed not having this behind the tab. So enough hand waving. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to flip to, now this is where it gets a little tricky because they don't come out. Since this is my journal, realistically the only thing, sorry, They have a lot of glare. You know what? Let's use wax paper because I'm going to use a sticker that I'm not familiar with. And I think we have better luck with wax paper even though we can't see through it. Okay. So in my journal, I usually decorate the sidebar and then I put 2 or 3 clusters together to try to give me enough room to write. I try to leave 2 blocks on each day. I'm inspired by Bumble, Mary Ellen of Planning with Bumble. I love her journal, all the little whimsy. It reminds me of watching Batman. Boom, pow, alakazam, right? And so I really like that style of journaling. So mine is more controlled, but I'm working towards more eclectic. So anyways, enough hand waving, let's move. So we're gonna start with, the stickers I chose are Simply a Mess. This is Sea Witch. This is a Disney inspired Ursula layout. Now the title of this challenge is See S-E-A You Later. And I kept saying that's kind of how she is, right? She kind of like flips her tentacle, if you will, and turns around and saunters away and sees you later, right? So this was why I chose it. These are classic size. That's, as I digress, these are classic size. So what I'm thinking about doing is layering them with boxes, putting a box behind it, trying to emphasize the size. This is not going to work for me on wax paper because I cannot see. I'm going to have to put it on the guide. And I'm sorry, ladies, because I do know that that provides glare. And because I can't take it out and work on it, we're just going to play with it. So let's go with, and I have a different idea instead of using these date covers. Since this planner does not need to be redated, I'm going to use my Girl Boss Santa wash swishies. Now I've only made 2 orders. This is what I haven't got in my first order. I have not got a second order yet. It's on its way. So I'm trying to think of color from what I have here. And what I'm leaning toward maybe is this purple and this blue. So let's pull those and see. 8 and 14. And while I get those out, I'm going to put you on hold. Okay, so we're going to go back to this one here and put this one Kitty Wampus. I think it's going to go right like this. Poor Unfortunate Souls. And then I think I definitely want to use this Ursula. And we are going to put her like, let's see. Oh, let's got to go back here. Oops. And we're going to go here. Now, are the scales supposed to go what I would call down, or are they supposed to go up? I'm always baffled by that. Now I want to try maybe a purple one here behind it in the long version, full box. And you know what I didn't even think about is I have the big punch that we could punch paper out of. Now that's an interesting idea. I may put you on hold and try some of that and see how I like it. Okay, so we're gonna put this over here. I'm gonna put this back here. Now see, we're getting there. So I also think washi is gonna help. Now I have only purple washi here, and I kind of feel like we need some of this blue, but I don't have a blue in my stash that I like. Okay, so let's move on. The other thing I have for these, and I don't know if you can see it, but this is like I think it's called like shattered hollow, and these are cut to fit over this size sticker. Yeah, you probably would go this way. And they're like one of a kind. Once you put it down, you're not lifting it up. I'm not sure if I'm going to put those on top of my stickers or maybe off to the side, washi around it, kind of like that. Okay, I was off to a rough start. I put you guys on hold. Wasn't sure I was going to come back. Thought maybe I needed to do this by myself for the first time. I'm liking what I have. It's a little bit boxy, but I think it's a place to start. Okay, I think instead of putting blue on the overlays, I'm going to just maybe try the purple and just kind of focus on this side for a few minutes, and then hopefully see that if I'm feeling better about the layout. And what if we just leave this big as kind of like a focus on the bottom? We have a lot going on the side. I'm kind of thinking I might want a little shine up there. What if we were to do the little shells maybe right over the poor unfortunate souls, because that might add a little bling to that. And we'll leave it at that. Just try it and see. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the swishies, as Judy calls them. And if you guys don't know who Judy is, I don't know her personally. I feel like we could be great friends because she lives in the part of the country that I have a lot of family. And we enjoy a lot of the same things. The rain and the ocean. Not playing in the ocean, but the ocean. And a few other things that I've found that we are kind of simpatico in. But anyways, I digress. I feel like we could be great friends. So I talk about her as if we are friends. And if you are not watching her shows, her videos, you really should be. She's fantastic. And that is Judy with JLB Crafts. Okay, so I think I like just the purple up there and no blue. So we're moving along quite nicely. Now we got to have the clamshell, right? And we got to have flotsam and jetsam. And and we got to have you made a deal. So we got to have those three things. So let's make this a cluster. We need a guide. So let's go here. My confidence was really waning earlier. That's why I did so much by myself, because I was like, I'm not so sure that I want to work in this book for the first time on camera, and a lot of other reasons. And so I was like, we're just going to turn that camera off. But once I get going, I kind of felt comfortable. And you know, it's really hard to put yourself out there and be self-conscious about promoting your business, promoting your videos, it's a lot. If you are nervous about all of that, it is a big step out of the box for many of us. Okay, so we're going to take this one. These two, let's see, maybe here. So anyways, back to my mermaid question on these scales. Do they go what I would call down, or do they go up, or does it not matter? I don't know. That is a big puzzle for me. Let's see, we want to put that one there? I think so. So we'll put it on that guide so that, yeah. And then that's a pretty nice little cluster there. Maybe we'll just put I wish I had this off-white, snowy white color, but I don't think that she has that because I don't think anybody does. So I'm going to put, let's see, we have 2 purples and a blue, so let's put a blue one here. And I think I'm going to go with that same square shape. And I'm going to put it, that's right there. As long as it doesn't touch, I think we're okay here. There, I like it. And then I think what we're going to do is we need something up in here. And how do you have not have King Triton, right? Triton's pitchfork? Funny word, right? Triton's pitchfork. I don't know how you would have Ursula and not have that pitchfork. So we're gonna try to create a little cluster up top here. And yes, this is how I use the guides. I layer them so that I can move things around. If you haven't seen some of my other videos, especially my design videos, you will see that I move things around quite a bit. And that's just because 1, I enjoy playing with the stickers, and 2, because I'm kind of fussy. I want it to be what I want it to be, so I don't want to stick it down and then it's not quite right. And so I have to, okay. So let's see. Oh, I could put this right on top, but it's going to actually go underneath. Let's try the more rectangular shaped one and see, and stand it up like this. So we'll take a purple one and we'll just figure out if we like it. And if we don't, how can we make it better? Okay, so that'll give me a place to write. That'll give me a place to write. I kind of have 2 boxes here. This one is really small. 2 boxes, 2 boxes, 2 boxes. But I feel like this needs something down here. Just small, like that one. And let's see, what else do we have here? Well, this looks like dinner. Although that's the voice, the shell, the necklace, right? And that looks like a butterfly. And then these are all of Ariel's things, but all of Ursula's potions. I really don't know. I think we should do this one. Let's see how she has it on her necklace. Maybe we don't want that. Maybe we want the potions. I don't know. Poor unfortunate souls. I should know this, right? We did this down here. Put this over the top. Maybe I can find a little cluster to put there. We'll put this shell here because I don't want it to be very big because I need my 2 boxes. But I'm also thinking we don't have any washi here, but we've got here and here and a big spot here. So I think we'll leave it at that. I think we're good here. I don't want to bring in another washi, but you know what I could do is maybe a swishy. Just add some purple there. I don't know if I need it, but I kind of like it. Okay, I got the swishies on there and I really like cutting off that edge. It really finished it for me. So now we're going to put this sticker kind of where we think it goes. And the other thing I thought about is if in the end I really don't like this twin loop book after a month or whatever, I could always remove the pages and glue them into my other planner. So you're going to be on the experimental journey with me. Okay, so now we're going to put the washi on, and I think, going to cut this washi a little bit. Okay, so this one needs to go next, because if not, that one's not moving. So we're going to have to move the others to make it work. Got to put Trident's fork, pitchfork at the top, right? So, all right, that little cluster is done. Now we're going to work down here.